Gather around, because I have some stories that will make you question what's real.
It was late November, a freezing night, in Ohio.
I was 16 years old, home alone, while my parents went out to dinner.
I stayed up in my room, playing games with my headphones on, when I heard what sounded like a faint tapping.
At first I brushed it off as branches against the siding. But then it came again, sharper this time.
I paused my game and pulled off the headphones.
The sound was coming from my window.
My room was on the second floor.
The only way someone could be there was with a ladder.
My heart started racing as I slowly turned my head.
For a split second, I swear I saw the pale outline of a hand against the glass.
But when I blinked, it was gone.
I tried to convince myself it was just condensation or shadow. Yes.
Still, I went downstairs and grabbed the baseball bat from the closet.
When I came back, I peeked through my blinds.
There was a man standing in my backyard, looking straight up at me.
He wasn't moving,
just standing completely still.
I dropped the blinds and backed away.
My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped my phone dialing 911.
By the time police arrived, the man was gone.
But next to the wall of the house, leaning against the siding, was a ladder.
No one ever found out who he was, or what he wanted.
This happened about 5 years ago, when I was driving cross-country to visit family.
It was around 2 in the morning, and I pulled into a rest stop in Kansas to stretch my legs.
The place was completely empty, except for one other car parked far away.
I went into the bathroom, washed my face, and when I came back out, I noticed something strange.
My driver's side door was open.
I was sure I had locked it.
I froze for a second, scanning the lot.
That's when I noticed movement inside my car.
Someone was crouched in the back seat.
My blood went cold.
I didn't even think. I just turned and sprinted back into the bathroom, slamming the door and locking it.
My hands fumbled for my phone, but there was no signal.
I could hear faint footsteps crunching on gravel outside.
After what felt like forever, headlights cut across the lot.
Another car had pulled in.
I ran outside, waving my arms like a lunatic.
The family who got out looked confused, but when I pointed to my car, their faces went pale.
The back door of my car was wide open.
Whoever was hiding there had run off into the fields.
Needless to say, I drove the rest of the night, without stopping once.
I live in a quiet suburban neighborhood where nothing ever really happens.
But one night, I woke up around 3 a.m.
to use the bathroom.
On my way back, I glanced out my bedroom window.
Across the street, in the upstairs window of my neighbor's house, I saw a face.
It was a man's face, someone I didn't recognize.
He wasn't just looking out the window.
He was staring directly at me.
At first I thought maybe it was my neighbor's brother or relative.
But then I remembered something.
The house across the street had been vacant for months.
My stomach dropped.
I quickly backed away from the window, but curiosity got the better of me.
I peeked out again, and the man was still there.
This time, he raised his hand and waved.
I stumbled back, heart pounding, and called the police.
By the time they arrived, the house was dark and empty.
They searched the property, but no one was inside.
The police told me it was probably squatters.
But the way that man looked at me, Like he knew I was watching. That's what still keeps me awake at night.
Whether it's a strange eye at your window, a hidden figure in your car, or a face in an abandoned house, you never really know who might be out there watching.
And sometimes, the scariest part is realizing you were seconds away from being their next victim.
These stories are based on real experiences.
Sleep well tonight.